This channel introduces traditional beautiful buildings and gardens of old Japan. I am Heizo, a genuine Japanese. This YouTube tour will take you to the Kiyosumi Garden. Kiyosumi Garden is a typical Japanese garden with rich plantings and numerous garden stones around a central pond, located in Koto Ward, east of the Sumida River. Kiyosumi Garden is said to be a hidden museum of Japanese garden stones. By placing stones, the Japanese have expressed many things through gardens. Japanese gardens are mainly concerned with the expression of nature. In other words, they aim to recreate magnificent nature in the garden. This staging is called mitate and is full of rich expressions of nature, such as mountains, oceans and rivers. This video explains the various Japanese garden stones in the Kiyosumi Garden. 3 minutes walk from Kiyosumi Shirakawa Station on Tokyo Metro Hanzomon Line and Toei Subway Ooedo Line. Admission is 150 yen per adult. You can visit without reservation. Located in the east of the city center, the garden is not crowded for its convenient transportation. Kiyosumi Garden is said to be the former residence of Kinokuniya Hanzomon, a wealthy merchant of the Edo period. Later, in 1716, the garden was to some extent developed as the residence of the Kuze clan, feudal lords of Sekijuku, Shimosa province, in present-day Chiba prefecture. In the Meiji era, 1878, Yataro Iwasaki, founder of the Mitsubishi Zaibatsu, bought the land and planned the creation of a garden, which was subsequently completed as Kiyosumi Garden. The garden was donated to Tokyo in 1932 and opened to the public. The stonework of the waterfall is considered the highlight of the Kiyosumi Garden. Most people pass by it without noticing it, as it does not look like a waterfall unless you look at it from the other side of the pond. The flow of river water is represented by round stones, and the stones are arranged to look like a waterfall. The borrowed landscape of the mountain is designed to resemble Mount Fuji, with several rows of azalea and azalea plants arranged to represent the clouds trailing over Mount Fuji. When the large stones resembling a waterfall are viewed up close, the bluish stones beautifully represent the vertical flow of water. Hosogawa Stone Water Bowl. This water bowl is made of Hosogawa stone from the Hosogawa River in Kyoto. It is characterized by its bluish-white color and white stripes running lengthwise and widthwise. It has long been favored as a garden stone and is used in the Tenryuji Temple Garden in Kyoto and many other famous gardens. The hollows in this mizubachi were not chipped away by man, but are said to be a natural feature created by natural water currents that have chipped away at the stone little by little over a long period of time. Sadhu Akadama Ishi. This stone is characterized by its bright red color. It is a precious stone that has already been dug up on Sadhu Island in Niigata Prefecture, and the one at Kiyosumi Garden is a particularly good example of its color. It is a type of rock called chert, formed by the accumulation of dead microorganisms, and this red color is the color of iron. This is a water pot in the shape of a jujube. It is made of granite from the mountains of Kobe, Rocco. There are burn marks and flakes from the Great Kanto earthquake, which tell the history of the garden. Bright green ferns grow in balance near rounded brown water bowls. Granite from Mount Rocco was used in large quantities for the stone walls of Osaka Castle. Toro garden lanterns are a kind of traditional Japanese lighting fixture. They are made from the best parts of natural stone and processed directly into the appearance of a lantern. They are often installed in Japanese gardens. Izu Isoishi is a stone collected from the coast of the Izu Peninsula. Its surface has small irregularities due to wave erosion, and its powerful appearance gives it an overwhelming presence. Ikoma Ishi. Hard granite from the Ikoma Mountains, Nara Prefecture, Japan. Ikoma Ishi, Nara Prefecture. It is many times harder than marble, and is resistant to weathering. Due to its high iron content, weathering causes rust on the surface, which, when old, takes on a distinctive blackish-brown color, as shown in the photograph. Stone Buddha Collection. In the Kiyosumi Garden, there is a collection of stone Buddhas and other objects carved from andesite since 1600. The one on the right is part of the Koshinto, carved with the three monkeys: see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Sensui Pond. A pretty pond with 3 central islands. This pond, which reflects the shadows of the islands, Sukiya-style buildings and trees on the surface of the water, is the keystone of the garden. In the past, water was drawn from the Sumida River. The landscape of the pond is said to have changed slightly with the ebb and flow of the tide. Currently, rainwater is used to supply the water. Isowatari is the crossing the rocky shore. Stones are placed at the edge of the pond in a skipping pattern so that one can walk across them. Not only does this allow visitors to enjoy a view of the spacious pond, but it also ensures that the landscape changes with each step. Ryote? A Sukiya-style building jutting out into the pond. This gives the garden a rich Japanese atmosphere. Ryote was built in 1909 by the Iwasaki family, the founding family of the Mitsubishi Zaibatsu. It can be hired for private use for a fee of 5,500 yen for 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you very much for watching this YouTube. I look forward to seeing you again in my next video.